everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to write SEO meta descriptions automatically using AI agent. So I'm an owner of a digital marketing agency, and to create more customers' engagement in my business, I write articles and blogs and post it on my website. Now, to reach more audience with the help of the articles and blogs, we need to add meta's description. The description should be SEO friendly. So now generating the meta's description manually and to SEO friendly for each and every blog and article is very time consuming and hectic. So to solve this problem, we have created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect. In my Google Sheets, I add the data of the title of the vlog and article as well as the keyword. So now over here, as soon as I'm going to add the data in my Google Sheets, using the data and AI agent is automatically going to generate the meta's description that is going to be SEO friendly. And as the description is going to be generated, to create the systematic record, I am going to add that description back in my Google Sheets. So now if you want to learn how to create this AI agent for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to write SEO meta descriptions automatically using AI agent. So as an owner of a digital marketing agency business, I use Google Sheets to organize all my blog titles and their keywords that need SEO-optimized meta's description. I use an AI agent to automatically generate compelling and relevant meta description for each blog post based on the title and the content. Then when the description is automatically generated, the AI agent is going to go back to the Google Sheets and add the data that has been generated, that is my meta's description, neatly and aligned with each corresponding blog. So I'm going to create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. Before learning how to build the AI agent, I'm going to tell you how this bot actually works in real time. In the spreadsheet, I'm going to keep the record of the blog title and the target keyword of the title right here, okay? And as soon as I'm going to do that, you will be able to see that automatically a meta description is generated and added in this spreadsheet. So I'm going to add the new blog title and the keyword right here. So I've added the blog title, that is 7 mistakes to avoid when starting a blog, and the target keyword is blogging mistake. And in front of you, automatically the AI agent has generated the meta's description and updated in the spreadsheet. The description is discover the top blogging mistake to avoid when starting your blog. Learn how to set up your blog up for success and attract more readers. So this is the meta's description that is generated for this title right here. So this is how this AI agent is going to work. So let's build this AI agent step by step. And we are going to build it with the help of Pabbly Connect. For that, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect. That is www.pabbly.com/connect. So I'm going to browse the website. Then Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. On the landing page, we have two options: sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I'm an existing user. I'm going to directly sign into my account. Then you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the name of the workflow and for us to select a folder. So firstly, for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as AI agent to write SEO meta descriptions automatically. This is the name I want to give to my workflow. And for the folder, on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account. And from these folders, I'm going to select a specific one in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select AI agents as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is then created in the name of AI agent to write SEO meta descriptions automatically, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And firstly, for my trigger application, I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. Why am I selecting my trigger application as Google Sheets? Because as soon as I'm going to add the data of the blog title and the keyword in the spreadsheet, the trigger over here should capture the response of that. And that is why for my trigger application, I've selected it as Google Sheets. And the trigger event over here is going to be new or updated spreadsheet row. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. Now using this unique webhook URL, we're going to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the help desk. Firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here and open the spreadsheet that I want to connect to Pabbly Connect. Over here from the panel, go to Extensions, Add-ons and Get Add-ons option right here. This window is then going to appear in front of you, on which on the search app bar, I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. And you can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, so I'm going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, please do install it so that you can build the connection between Pabbly Connect and your spreadsheet with the help of this webhook. After installing, go back and refresh the spreadsheet from here. After refreshing the spreadsheet, go back to Extensions. Now you can see option Pabbly Connect webhooks. From the drop down, go to this Initial Setup option right here. After coming to the initial setup dialog box, firstly it is asking for the webhook URL. For that, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. Next, it is asking for the trigger column. It says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. In the spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column B because as soon as I'm going to add my final data, the target keyword in the spreadsheet, the entire row's data, that is the blog title and the target keyword, should be forwarded towards this webhook URL. So my trigger column over here is going to be column B. Enter the webhook URL, select the trigger column, then click on this submit button right here. As I've done that, it says setup configured successfully. I'm going to go back now. The steps that I'm going to tell you right now are super important, so please do not forget to follow them. Go back to Extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now from the drop down, go to this option Send on Event. It is mandatory to select Send on Event because as soon as you're going to enter the new data in the spreadsheet is going to send that data to Pabbly Connect. That is why it is mandatory to click on Send on Event, okay? As I've done that, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down. It is saying waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the data in the spreadsheet right here, the new data. And after that, I'm going to check whether automatically Pabbly Connect captures the response of the new data or not, okay? So let's do that. I'm going to add the blog title and the target keyword right here. So this is my blog title, that is how to build a personal brand online, and the target keyword is personal branding. As I've added both of the data, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down. Over here you can see in front of you the response has been captured in our trigger. The target keyword was personal branding and the blog title is how to build a personal brand online, okay? Over here you can see the response has been captured in our trigger. This means that Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. Now as we have the details of the blog title and the target keyword, using the details, I want to generate the SEO meta description. For that, I'm going to set up my action step, in which for my action application, I'm going to select it as OpenAI. I'm using my AI agent as OpenAI, but if you want to use any other AI platforms as your AI agent, like Google Gemini, you can definitely select that according to your requirement. An action event is going to be ChatGPT, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection. It is asking for the token, with the help of which we are going to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. To generate the token, go to this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here. As soon as I'm going to do that, automatically you're going to see that API keys page of your OpenAI account is going to appear in front of you, on which I'm going to generate a new key. For that, I'm going to click on this create button on the top right corner. I'm going to name this key right over here, that is going to be meta descriptions, okay? After naming the key for the project, I'm going to select as default and permissions select it as all. Then create the key by this button right here. Automatically a token is generated. Copy this token from here and paste it in this token field and click on this save button to build the connection. You can see OpenAI is now connected to Pabbly Connect. Firstly, it is asking for us to select the AI model, for which I'm going to select GPT-4 Omni. But if you want to use any other AI models, you can definitely select that according to your requirement. It is asking for the prompt next. What is prompt? Prompt is the text with the help of which an AI agent is going to generate the content according to our requirement. In the prompt, we need to specify all the things we want and what we do not want in the generated content. For the prompt over here for this use case, I'm going to write it as, I have written the prompt right over here. You are an experienced SEO expert. Your task is to write clear, compelling and keyword-rich meta description for a blog post. Description should summarize the content, include the target keyword naturally, and strictly stay within 140 to 150 characters. This is the limit of the meta's description, so mention that right over here. Over here, we have to enter the blog title and the target keyword. Write the meta description in a way that encourages user to click the link when they see it in search results. Do not add any symbols in the content like hashtag or double star. So you can see right over here, this is the entire prompt with the help of which this AI agent is going to generate the meta description, that to SEO meta description. Over here in this prompt, it is asking for the blog title first. For the data of this field, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to select this field, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the previous step response is also going to appear in front of you, on which we have received the blog title. So I'm going to select the data of the blog title as I want to generate the meta description for this title from my previous response. As I've selected the data, you can see over here this data is mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly, for the target keyword, I'm going to map the data of the keyword right here and simply click on this save and send test request button over here. As I'm going to do that over here, you can see automatically we have received the response in which we have received the message content, and this is the meta's description. You can see right over here, that is SEO friendly. It says discover effective strategies for personal branding online, learn how to create strong presence and stand out in your industry today. So this is the description generated by the AI agent, the meta's description, and this is SEO description right here. Okay. So as now this description has been generated, I want to create the systematic record of this description. So I'm going to add it back in my spreadsheet right here. For that, add an action step in this workflow. And for the action application, select it as Google Sheets right over here. And action event is going to be update row. As now we're going to update the row with the meta's description. And click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you. On which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection from before. Then click on this sign in with Google button right over here. Then it is asking for us to choose an account. In which account have we created the spreadsheet? This is the account. I'm going to select it from here. After selecting the account, it is asking the access of this account. For that, I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. And as I'm going to do that, you can see I have successfully authorized Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. Firstly, it is asking for me to select the spreadsheet. I have created a spreadsheet in the name of Meta Description Writer. So I have selected the spreadsheet over here. For the sheet, I have only one sheet, so I'm going to select that sheet one. For the row index, I'm going to map the data of the row index that I've received in my Google Sheets step right here. It is asking for the blog title keywords right here. I don't want to update the field, so I'm going to skip the part. I want to update the meta description. Simply, I'm going to map the data of the description generated by my AI agent in this field and click on this save and send test request button right over here. And as soon as I'm going to do that, we have received a response, which is a positive response. So if I'm going to go back to my spreadsheet, yes, you can see the spreadsheet is automatically updated with the description of the meta right here. Okay. So as you can see, the data is generated and updated in my spreadsheet. This means this AI agent is successfully built and working with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, the trigger is Google Sheets new or updated spreadsheet row. As soon as I'm going to add the data of the blog title and the target keyword in the spreadsheet, the trigger is going to capture the response of that. Using the details in AI agent, OpenAI ChatGPT is going to generate the meta description that is going to be SEO friendly. As the meta description is generated, automatically this AI agent is going to add it back in my spreadsheet Google Sheets update row with the help of this action step. And in this manner, I have created this amazing AI agent to write SEO meta descriptions automatically using Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.